Now, I'm going to ask Peter to reply, just to say a few words.
Thank you very, very much, everybody. First citizen of Cork, Lord Mayor, Councillor Fergal Dennehy, Master of Ceremonies here, John Russell, Bernie, ladies and gentlemen, and my family, of course. It's such an honour to be celebrating 40 years here with you all tonight. I want to thank you all very, very much. Thank you. Ireland in the 1980s was very, very poor. It was a very, very poor time for Irish people, and there was a lot of immigration and there was a lot of unemployment, and I was very lucky that my parents allowed me into music in the 1980s, and it was a bit of a chance, I suppose, to take, but I haven't, as I said, I haven't worked a day in 40 years since I left school, so it's been a great honour. This wouldn't be possible without my lovely family, my wife Maura, and my girls, Caitlin and Leona. And we have another daughter, Erin, and Erin is actually over in London. She's singing in the West End on Sunday next, so she's over in rehearsal at the moment. It's her big debut over there, so we'll be very proud of her. So blessed art thou amongst women. I want to thank everybody, all the DJs and the radio stations, the promoters, people like John Russell, the venues, and the TV channels, and to Hugh and Ashley and everybody involved with the local TV stations that promote country music for all the bands. It's very, very important, and it's very, very beneficial. Peggy Murray has brought the music around the world with her social media, and again, well done indeed to Peggy. It's wonderful, and sometimes it's a thankless job. I don't know what I could say about the Hall of Fame Ireland, Walter and Derry. They left no stone unturned. There was WhatsApps, there was videos, there was phone calls, there was text messages. The commitment to putting this little beautiful presentation together, you wouldn't believe how much work was put into it, and they were so committed and so dedicated, and I really appreciate it. It's something that I'll treasure forever. Thanks so much indeed. Indeed. Along the way, a lot of people would help you, of course, in the music industry, and they have some great mentors, and a lot of them have passed away. And I want to say a special thanks to Sean Donlan, the late Sean Donlan, the late Johnny Barrett, Jimmy Bohan from a project we did called The Rakes of Mallow, which was a 10-year music project. My brother James was involved in that as well. And also a family down the road who had a local bar where I used to play music, Desi and Helen Fitzgerald. They were very, very supportive all the time. So they've all gone to their eternal rewards, and I want to remember them tonight. I don't know what you could say about all the wonderful entertainers. I mean, the legend in showbiz, Art Supple. I mean, the man. I think Louis Walsh actually called to his house tonight, and there was a sign saying, "Sorry, I can't join a boy band. I'm out in the Dean Rock." So, Dave Moynihan. I know Dave Moynihan the longest. I remember in my first band meeting Dave Moynihan and his father's family band, the Dave Moynihan Big Band, on the boat over and back to London, and I don't think we spoke that time at all, but we used to be noticing that this is a band, you know. To all the entertainers, Eddie Lee, wonderful Eddie Lee, to Noreen Ash, Dermot and Jack Lyons, probably the youngest entertainer in the music scene at the moment, doing fantastic. Absolutely. My great friend Patrick O'Sullivan, what can I say about Patrick? Glortiera winner and a class act, and one of the best that you'll ever come across. I have some very close friends in Teddy and Cathal Barry. They're people that we speak regularly on the phone, and we always have a laugh and a crack, and they're absolutely wonderful, and they're a hugely popular duo on the circuit. Thank you. Johnny C is a great musician, a great man who goes out there, and he's always there to lend a helping hand with everybody, and I know Johnny a long time, and nothing is a problem. He's always there to help out and play whatever needs to be done. Johnny is always there, and I thank Johnny C. Dee Morrissey, from a great country music family, of course, the Morrisseys, and Dee Morrissey has a great future ahead of her. She's absolutely wonderful tonight. Beautiful singing voice. I also want to thank another bunch of friends of mine and a fantastic group, one of the best family groups around us, the Finbar Dennehy Family Band, ladies and gentlemen. just before I went out on my own as a one-man band, I was about to start a band with a guy called Pat Barrett. His dad would have been Johnny Barrett. And sadly, Pat died 4 months before we got married. So that was around that time then I decided to sing Chance My Arm and do the one-man show. And that's the way things go. So remembering Pat tonight. And thank Dan O'Riordan for doing a great job on the sound tonight. Absolutely wonderful. Now, I was in Ballyduff a few weeks ago, and there was a man down in Ballyduff, and he says to me, he says, there's a great event happening soon, he said, in Cork, in the Dean Rock. He said, John Russell is a mighty man, isn't he? He says. Oh, sorry, he said it in the West Waterford accent. He's a mighty man. He's a mighty man. That John Russell is a mighty man. So I said, he is, yeah. And do you know who else is a mighty man? Art Supple. You should have a chat with John Russell. It's on the 14th of August. He says, you might get on it, he says to me. And that actually happened about 3 weeks ago, John. So, yeah, that's what happened. Most importantly, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the patrons, all the ones who have passed on, the ones who are not here tonight, and all of you wonderful people who are here tonight, who've been great friends. I hate the word fans because that's for Garth Brooks or somebody, but you've been wonderful friends and great supporters. For your ongoing support, you've been wonderful, and you've been paying the bills, you've been putting bread on the table for my family and myself. So these beautiful tributes they're not really mine, they're actually a part of each and every one of you. It's just that I'm the holder of them, but they belong to everybody. And I'd like to thank everybody for that. I think you created it, and it belongs to you, but it's something that I'm going to hold on to. And thank you very much indeed. So, thanks a million. Corky Gaboo, agus Fecky Migaloo, agus Mil Mahagat Carde. Thank you very, very much, everybody. And thanks indeed once again to John Russell for hosting a wonderful night and for the great honour of having Cork's first citizen here as well. Thank you indeed. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. Thank you, John.
Thank you very much, Peter. We're in debt to you, Peter.